Hey guys, Pride here. Check it out. I have a new deck profile for you guys. My Dinomorphia. I've been working really hard on this and I hope you guys enjoy it. First up, I'm running 3 Dinomorphia Bergia. Bergia's effect is when she's summoned out, you can take any Dinomorphia trap card from your deck and place it face down on the field. And if your life points have to be 2,000 or less, she also gains 500 attack. Second effect is when this card is destroyed, you get to banish a trap card from your deck. Graveyard, sorry. To special summon another Dinomorphia that's level 4 or below that's not Bergia. Next we got Dinomorphia Diplos. This card's effect is basically Foolish Barrel for any Dinomorphia card. And if your life points have to be 2,000 or less, you deal 500 points of damage to your opponent. Finally, just like Bergia, when this card is destroyed, banish a trap card from your graveyard. Special summon Dinomorphia that's level 4 or below, as long as it's not Diplos. Next, for some defense, I run 3 Ash Blossom, 2 Ghost Ogre, and 1 Misk. Pretty self-explanatory there. The spell engine is also low. We got 3 Pod Duality because I am too poor for the prosperity. I live in an apartment. I'd rather not spend that much on it. At least not yet. I want to see what's announced for the Megatons we're getting it from a few months from now. And then 2 Fossil Dig. Alright. Now for the traps, we have the newest addition, Dinomorphia Frenzy. This is a fusion trap. Basically, you pay half your life points. You can fusion summon using 1 monster from your main deck and 1 from your extra. And every Dinomorphia normal trap has a graveyard effect. You can remove 1 of them from play, and you don't take effect damage that entire turn. But that only goes for normal traps. Next we got the other fusion trap, Dinomorphia Domain. When this card is activated, again pay half your life. Basically all your Dinomorphia traps make you pay half your life. Anyway, this lets you fusion summon using monsters from your field, deck, or hand. Next we got Dinomorphia Brute. This allows you to destroy 1 card on your opponent's field and 1 Dinomorphia monster on your field. 2 of our counter trap, Dinomorphia Sonic. This is basically a spell and trap negate. And after it negates and destroys it, you destroy 1 of your Dinomorphia monsters. And unlike the normal Dinomorphia traps, if you banish this card, because it's a counter trap, you don't take battle damage from 1 battle. And for the last Dinomorphia card, I run 1 Dinomorphia Alert. This card allows you to bring up to 2 Dinomorphia monsters from your graveyard so long as their combined levels equal 8. So you can summon 1 Diplos, 1 Bergia, or you can just summon 1 Ketragina or 1 Rexterm. Okay, that's it for the Dinomorphia traps. Next up, I run 3 Impermanences. Again, because you're not always going to go first with this deck, so you want to have some defense. 3 Solemn Judgments, because the deck already cuts your life in half 1,000 times. Why not, right? 2 Solemn Strikes. 2 Trap Trick. I mainly use these as extra copies of the fusion traps, because you're not always going to see them, and having ways to activate them really help. And for the final trap, I run 2 Ferret Flames. This card's like an absolute must in this deck, I'm just saying. Okay. That's it for the main deck, and now for the extra. For 1, I run 3 copies of Dinomorphia Rexterm. This card is amazing. Firstly, if your opponent, with this card out, if your opponent summons a monster whose attack points happen to be equal or higher than your current life points, they can't use their effects. But that only works on monsters on the field, face up on the field. Anything in the grave and hand are still fair game. Next up, you can also pay half your life points. Every monster your opponent currently controls, their attack points will drop down to wherever your life points are. So say if they attacked with Golden Lord, when he has like 3,500. So they attack with Golden Lord, you activate this, you pay half your life points, and say you had 1,000, you pay half, it goes down to 500. Golden Lord's attack points drop straight down to 500. Next, if this card is destroyed, you can summon a level 6 or lower Dinomorphia monster from your graveyard. Next, I run 3 Dinomorphia Ketragina. Ketragina is also a good MVP of the deck. First up, has the ability to copy any normal Dinomorphia trap's effect. Even if the trap itself on the card says you can only use this card once per turn, you can still use it, which is pretty cool. The downside of this card is it loses attack equal to how much life points you have. So if you have 4,000 or more life points, its attack will be 0. Next, when this card is destroyed, you can summon a level 4 or lower Dinomorphia monster from your graveyard. Next, Stealth Bergia. This card, I actually like to use it because since Despia is running rampant right now, this card actually helped because if your life points are 2,000 or less and this card's out, you no longer have to pay life points to activate your cards. But that only goes for your traps and your Dinomorphia monsters. Just saying. Next up, if your opponent activates an ability and this card's out, you can chain an effect and your opponent takes damage equal to that monster's attack points. Finally, if this card is destroyed, summons a level 4 or below Dinomorphia monster. Honestly, I'm not even sure why they all say level 4 or lower. Literally, the only main deck Dinomorphia monsters are all level 4. Like, come on. Okay. Next up for the Xyz, I run Evolve Sordoka and Lagia. Next up, I run Utopia, mostly because I can go into this and this. So we got 39, S39, and Zeus. Believe it or not, I don't summon Zeus a lot, but I did get this card's effect off twice today. It was awesome. Alright, and for the final card, I just got this today, and thankfully I had it. Psychic End Punisher. This card is amazing. First off, if your life points are lower than your opponent's, then this card is unaffected by certain card effects. And during the battle phase, you can have it increase attack points equal to the difference between your life points and your opponent's. And finally, you can pay 1,000 to banish one card on both sides of the field. Alright, that is my Dinomorphia deck profile. I had a lot of fun using it today. Though I will admit it was nerve-wracking whenever we got close to time. I'm not even joking. And anyway, I hope you liked the deck. Please like the video, subscribe, leave a comment down below, and I'll catch you guys next time. Later!